Up off that? Yeah, yes, hypnotizing bell. Up off that. Shut up! What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, don't it? All right, man. Look at what we have here. Dead Game Boxing. What's going on with you? Who else we have? R&B Voices. What's going on with you? Sunny Pro. Whoops. All right, man. Lord, First, I want to say this. Not. Shut up. Look, hypnotizing bell. All right, man. Look, let's 200. Oh, it's already 200. Oh, okay. All right. There's 200 people up here now. T, what's going on with you? Real quick. Everybody hit the like button. Up off that? What's going on, Charles Thomas? Peace and big blessings. Big blessings. I know. Hold on. In the war room, I want all of the Deontay Wilder fans. In the war room, I want all of you fans to stick your chest out like a rooster and go, Bomb Squad! All right, man, look, let's talk about it. Happy Monday. Hey, look, the Tyson Gypsy King Fury fan, all y'all like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let's see what we can come up with. Facts. Y'all step up. But oh yeah, because y'all sat here and watched me for months go, shut up. Y'all better sit in this war room and say Bomb Squad. Y'all better say Bomb Squad. To this day, y'all better do, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got some super chats. My bad. What does super chat say? You know we always here. My man Omar, what's going on with you? Bomb Squad, but I want to see AJ versus Fury. Hold on, y'all. Wait a second. Time out. Biz, apologize for what? Why would I have to apologize to Bomb Squad? For what? Hit the Tyson Bale. For what? I love, okay, number one. Permission to rip into you, Biz. Oh, permission granted. Permission granted. Why? Because this is the war room. I told you guys, I am not going to commentate a combat sport and then be also over words in the comments. But let me say a few things. Here. I do want to say, Percy Mo, what do you got to say? To this day, hit the Tyson Bale. Dude, I love y'all. Y'all, this is it. I want that same energy you had about Tyson and Joshua fighting. Trilogy wasn't happening. What am I doing now? Yeah, hey, the funny thing, hey, you look at that comment. The funny thing, hey, I want that same energy. Look at me. Look at me, dog. You guys don't know. I am hardcore. To this day, what's an arbitration? Whatever an arbitration is, Wilder won that mother. Hit the Tyson Bale. Okay, look. I do want to say this. You already no, apologize. For what? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Why apologize? Why apologize? You're full of class, ShowBizz. Love this. Oh, come on. You know how it is, Steven. You know how we do. I'ma stand right here. Hit me, Jay. Hit me. You can't do it. Pine oil. Jay. Look. Here's my thing. I want to say this real quick. Everybody, please hit the like button. There's 400 people in here. Get 400 likes. I want to say this, Biz is a fan of boxing, not biased at all. But I want to say this, though. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if anything has really changed. And that's the baby blue cup, orange juice. Hold on, let me explain. Stand your ground, ShowBizz. No apologies here. I don't really know what I was saying. Here's my thing, though. Thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna keep you up because that was a $10. That was significant. T, you think it has? Where's the Wilder fans at? I know, do the Wilder fans in here? Period. Bomb Squad in here. DJ for real. No need to apologize for real being real and not being biased. 100%. I've always just reported what was going on, but you guys are out here. Let me see. Biz, do you think Tyson Fury last 4 fights have gotten him ready for AJ? In my opinion, they weren't as good as AJ, and AJ has improved a lot since then. Being dropped twice against Deontay Wilder definitely got him. You know, Deontay Wilder is still a top 3 heavyweight. Okay, so it's still a 3-headed monster. It's AJ, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder. Yeah, he's ready for AJ for sure. Here's the thing. Bob Squad. Hey, y'all love Deontay Wilder. Wait, y'all love Bob Squad? Well, let it be known now. Look, listen. Bob Squad is in the house. Bomb Squad's in the house. But here's my thing, though. I don't know how much has changed. I'm sitting here. I got to go live because it's only fair. I went live going, shut up, anytime there was any updates for AJ and Fury. I better go live. If there's an update towards Wilder, because like I said, I love all those boys, and I'm a bigger fan of Wilder than all of them. So of course, I better go live this time too. I mean, that's going to happen. But with that said, I'm not sure if anything changed. The date is September. Yeah. So my thing is this. Since the beginning, we've said if the arbitrator rules for Deontay Wilder, they cannot grab Tyson Fury by the neck and throw him in the ring. It's not a criminal case. If it was a criminal case, sure. But it's not a criminal case. You cannot grab Tyson Fury and throw him in a ring. So they still have a deal to make. Now, Tyson Fury can try to appeal it, which you might as well forget that. That's wasted money. And I don't think Weinstein, a retired judge, it's not like he wasn't a judge. He knows what he's doing. He ruled, and let this be known then. Deontay Wilder won the arbitration, and rightfully so. If the judge see it as the case, then Tyson Fury, hold on, let's all make sure that this is the case here. Like I said, I'm only about things that can be measured, okay? I'm not about voodoo dolls and stuff like that. With that said, if that judge went, Wilder deserves the fight. Can we all agree on that? If the arbitrator says, that means he deserves it. He looked through it way more than we did. It's his job. He's a professional. He looked through it, and Wilder deserves the fight. Yes or no? Can we all agree there? We got to agree there. Let's start there. Hold on. If it means Fury Wilder 3 after Fury AJ and doesn't ruin what was already in play, that's perfect. Wilder needs a fight to get the rust off regardless. There you go, Jorge Torres. Let Jorge Torres. Let the light in. Let the light in for Jorge. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. A deal's a deal. 100%. I was never 100% agree. I was never for Tyson Fury not fighting Wilder. That was despicable to me. Because, like I kept saying, integrity-wise, Deontay Wilder gave the platform for Tyson Fury to be where he is now. You had, come on, when Fury was, out there bad, obscure, just out there bad, it was Deontay Wilder that let the light in for Fury. Fury got to pay that back. He has to. Now that Wilder is down and out going egg-shaped forward when he was doing that, Wilder's back on his feet now. Wilder 2.0, he's back on his feet, throwing his hands with Malik Scott, showing head movement and footwork. Wilder 2.0 is the man right now. But with that said, like I said, as a warrior, Tyson Fury, he knew he had to fight Wilder. Well, if he didn't, he knows. He knows now. Because Weinstein, ShowBizz, been keeping it real since insert date. Oh my goodness, birthday, my man, my man. Thank you so much. But I want to say this. ShowBizz, the savior of the boxing world, my man, real time. $1 trillion dream. Oh, hold on, everybody. If there's anybody if there's anybody, I love it. That gotta stay here. $1 million. Strange. $1 trillion dreams. Hey, no. War room. Give him his roses. $1 trillion dream. There's 600 people here right now. Everybody came here for this live stream. But $1 trillion was here when it was looking bleak for Bomb Squad. $1 trillion was here when it was looking bleak. Give him everybody give $1 trillion dreams his roses. I don't care if you're a Fury fan, an AJ fan, you gotta give it up. Give it up. He sat right here. Give it up. Love from Nigeria. Salute to you. Look at Bomb Squad in the house. Everybody's up in here. Sully, you know what I'm saying? He was in here. But yeah, everybody get the likes up. Get the likes up. But I want to say this. I do want to say no excuses this time. Hollywood Biz. I do want to say this. I still don't know how that stops AJ and Fury. Can somebody explain that to me? That's the only thing that kind of gets with me. That's the only thing that kind of gets with me. Can somebody explain that part? You can't please them all. You never said Wilder doesn't deserve his get back. No, right, Jason, I never said that. But people saw me going for undisputed lineal heavyweight because I want boxing to be number one sport in the world. So I think this is the most important fighting combat sporting event in the world. So I'm rooting for my sport when I'm rooting this on. But people saw that as a hate towards Wilder. I don't know why. But with that said, though, hold on. I got man, so many super chats. Technically, the deal is already done, as the original contract had them scheduled to fight 2 and 3, supposed to have money taken care of both fights. That's a very excellent point, actually. With the AJ Fury fight having complexity and Fury Wilder 3 looming, this opens the door to ShowBizz AJ. You're so funny. Let your hands go. Let my hands ride. I'm gonna let them ride. AJ would take out my eyeballs. He'd hit me back in the head. Eyeballs come out. Then he'd grab put two of his fingers in my eye sockets and bowl me right down the alley. Strike. Strike. Look, I can't explain it. Wait. Funny how you post positive stuff, no one see it until you post. Oh, well, yeah, but look, hold on, everybody. No need to take up for the biz. I understand the world I'm in. This is my profession. No one thinks of anything positive I say about Wilder or anything. All they remember is I think Tyson Fury didn't cheat. And that's it. From then on, you hate Wilder. Me and Wilder, we're like this. Me and Wilder, we speak. We're like this. But he hates Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I know the world I'm in. This is the internet. They just love negativity. They like to grab poop and just throw it at the screen. You know, it is what it is. But I just need this explained real quick. Is there a chance Fury Wilder is in the UK? I'm having a hard time understanding if Fury can fight in the UK, bro. Respectful Biz facing this L. Dino Boxing Entertainment, funny. I'm not, but my question, how is this an L? How did I lose? One, how did I lose? Number two, how is Fury AJ not happening? Don't let this be happening. Can somebody explain that? Sorry, Biz, but Fury did cheat. Oh, I don't really think he did. I don't think he did. But we're just going to be there. We're just going to be there. Rabbit punches equals cheating. Fact, he threw them. Yeah, Deontay Wilder hit Ortiz with rabbit punches. So I guess he cheated Ortiz too. I mean, they all cheaters, I guess. What else we got? All I remember was you saying Wilder ain't fighting Fury, period. Again, Wilder ain't fighting. Right. I don't think Wilder and Fury going to fight next. I think Fury and AJ is going to fight next. You can't blame Fury for not honoring the egg. Okay, hold on, Tobias. I understood where Fury came from. But, bro, honestly, Fury wouldn't be in this. This is what's always been consistent with me, Tobias. Fury would not have been in this situation now if it wasn't for Wilder fighting him twice. He didn't have to do that. I really thought Fury should have fought. Well, I mean, that's just what you do. If Wilder versus Fury is happening, AJ versus Ruiz need to run it back. Well, Usyk versus AJ got to happen. That's what has to happen. Everything is marvelous. AJ going to have to fight Usyk mandatory. Why isn't Fury and AJ happening? Okay, let me break it down for you. Let me talk this through. The only thing Biz has to apologize for is being real. Not, now that's the black toujours. Look, let's do it like this. In my opinion, okay, Prince Khalid Abdulaziz has invested money in building that stadium for this fight. So much money has been invested in this fight already. I think those guys in Saudi Arabia, I think they're like, I don't care what's going on with Wilder Fury come September. Y'all deal with that. We're going to have this fight. We're going to have this fight. We're building shit. No, we're having this fight August 14th. Now, either you got to fight AJ and then fight Wilder afterwards. That got nothing to do with us. The site fee is $155 million. You paid. I'm sure those boys out, you don't play with them. So here's the options right now. Only thing I'm hearing is what we've always said, step aside money. So the judge, let me tell you what the judge said verbatim. Oops, a ball snap. So the judge said, and this has been confirmed. In the opinion, he writes, Fury must face Wilder a third time before September 15th, unless parties make a deal otherwise. I love the show. Much love to you. Daniel, what's going on with you? Unless parties make a deal otherwise. Now it's up to Wilder. Now Wilder can sit there and be like, man, I want my belt, bro. Hey, look, it's on and popping. Or he could be like, look, you better win that fight with AJ. You give me step aside. I'm talking about substantial. And you go ahead and you better beat AJ, and I'm going to fight you for the chips and the dip. That's what I think going to happen. I think Wilder is going to take a step aside and then fight the winner between AJ Fury. I think he's going to fight for the chips and the dip. That's what I think. He's going to get paid twice. I said that like religiously. Wilder is smart. He's going to get paid twice. He's going to get paid for this step aside, and he's also going to fight Fury afterwards and get paid again. I'm telling you. Facts. I don't understand how AJ and Fury doesn't happen. That's the part that's cracking me up right now. Everybody's like, Now, I am happy that Wilder won the arbitration because I think Fury owes that guy a fight. I've been saying that. I think Fury owes him a fight. I really do. I think Fury owes him a fight. Okay? Oh, man, another super chat. Thank you so much. He ain't taking Fury word. It's a good point. That was a good point because Fury has shown to try to back out. I don't know how the F you're trusting Fury. Nothing is set in stone. When Floyd made a fight, you knew. Oh man, where Floyd came from? Fury, stay lying, bro, and you keep believing it. Yeah, I'm not just believing Fury. I believe AJ too. What y'all put Fury too high on a pedestal. Y'all putting Fury way too high on a pedestal. At least for me. All right, I love AJ too. So I believe AJ and Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum and Frank Warren, and I believe all those boys. I mean, they're all saying the same thing. So I'm just like, I guess that's what it is. I didn't know. I couldn't believe Deontay Wilder. He wasn't saying anything except for when he talks to me personally. But he never talked to me about the arbitration because there was a gag order. So there was nothing to say about the arbitration. I'm not a snitch. I told you guys that. I wasn't going to speculate, and I'm not a snitch. I was reporting the only thing that was being handed out, coming from Eddie Hearn, coming from Fury, coming from AJ, and coming from Bob Arum, coming from Frank Warren. But what I'm guilty of is wanting the fight to happen because I want undisputed. I'm a boxing historian. I want history to be made. So I wanted heavyweight undisputed lineal champion. That's me. The squad stay bombing up off net. My man. Bruh, Wilder would not trust the gypsy. I can that was a good point. I can see Wilder being like, brother, look at here, bro. The Gypsy King. He'd be making his face. Yeah, I promise you, I'll knock you out, you Dawson. And Wilder would probably be like, look here, brother. Hey, I can see Wilder being like, look here, brother. I ain't feeling anything you saying right now, bro. Do you think Fury should vacate the WBC belt? No, because at that point, I don't even see if Fury vacate the belt. I don't care about Fury versus Wilder. Let me tell you. I'm gonna keep it real. If AJ versus Fury wasn't for undisputed lineal champion, I wouldn't be hyping it up so much. I love to see AJ versus Fury, but I figure that can happen anytime. Right now is the key point where we can have undisputed lineal champion. If he vacates the title, fight Wilder. Don't vacate. Fight Wilder. I'm not for no almost. I'm trying to have undisputed lineal heavyweight champion, the baddest man on the planet. That's what I'm going for because that's what makes boxing suck, right? There's no champions. That's what kills me. This guy has this belt. This one has this belt. If I tell anybody, hey, boxing's my favorite sport. Yeah, who's the champion at 168? I don't know. I guess Canelo. Everybody got a belt. You know what I'm saying? Well, Canelo's collecting them. That's bad. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. All right? We don't even know if Teofimo Lopez is undisputed. I say he is because the WBC owns the belts and say he is. But I'm tired of it. I want a champion, bro. People saw that as Wilder hate, but I love boxing more than Wilder. I love boxing more than AJ. I love boxing more than the Gypsy King. I love boxing more than any boxer. I do. So I want undisputed heavyweight champion. Now that's why we're Bomb Squad in the war room. That's where we miss. That's where we miss. You're a Wilder or nothing. I love Wilder. It's Wilder. Where I'm boxing. We always miss there. But because we miss there, we start to judge each other sometimes. I'm like, dude, how do you not want undisputed? Well, I'm just Wilder. I'm not a boxing fan. I'm a Wilder fan. I'm a boxing fan. So y'all say you must hate Wilder. That's where we miss all the time. I think Wilder forces Fury to fight him. Wilder would make the $75 million pay. Oh, you think so? Plus the pocket change to fight. You think so? Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if Wilder would be worth as much as undisputed, but we'll see. Wilder going to sleep Tyson. Remember this comment. Let me tell you this. I'm going to throw this out. We only need one champion. Thank you. But I'm going to tell you this. You want to talk about fair is fair. I'm going to say this about Tyson Fury. If you want to talk about fair is fair is fair, I'm going to say this about Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury. Tyson, I want you to look at me. If you're in this live stream, look at me dead in my eyes, okay? When you beat Deontay Wilder, you're better than Wilder. I do. I think Tyson Fury is better than Wilder, but that wasn't the best Wilder. If you fight AJ and forced to fight Wilder come September 15th, you're going to understand why you whooped Wilder the way you did. Everybody going to understand that. When I told everybody how Wilder had that short turnaround after Ortiz, people were like, nah. Shut up. I'm like, okay. All Tyson Fury fans were talking about, oh, you making excuses for Wilder. Okay, let Tyson Fury fight AJ and have to fight Wilder the next month. Then you'll see Fury without his legs and see Fury get pushed around. You'll see. You'll get it. You'll get it. Wilder doesn't stand a chance against Fury. Facts. Okay. I'll tell you this. If he has to do a short turnaround the way Wilder did, you'll see. You'll see. Biz, give all your super chat money to Wilder. It'll keep him happy on the side. You're so funny. I highly believe you put something inside your glove, something the size of an egg wafer. Why are we on this right now in the war room? Why are we actually, well said, sir. Absolutely. y'all in the war room clowning. If Wilder can get AJ and Fury to sign a contract to get winner, then yeah. If not, we running that trilogy back. Right. Keep that up here. That's it. Everything you said, that's right. That's what I was saying when I was talking about getting the chips and the dip. I think Wilder's a smart guy. I think he's crazy as hell because Wilder fights you with one arm. He'll fight to slide Ortiz in there, pause, and then fight 2 months after and all that wild stuff that he does. I think he's crazy as hell. Hey, don't throw in the towel. You're fired. Like, let me go out on my shield. Wilder's crazy as hell. But my thing is this, though. He's smart. I think he's a smart man. I know he's a smart man. I think Wilder would be like, nah, y'all go ahead. Hey, give me tens of millions, 30 million, whatever it is. I'll take that. To do what? Practice some more with my new team? Oh, yeah. Give me those millions, and I'll practice some more with my new team. And I'll make sure in that contract, I take on everybody for the chips and the dip, and y'all gonna have to pay me again. But what I think Wilder should do is have a fight in between so he can knock somebody out, go viral, scream bomb squad, because it's what have you done for me lately? So you don't want the fans, the last time you saw Wilder is egg-shaped form. You want the last time you saw Wilder knocking somebody out, screaming bomb squad. Wilder's smart, bro. Wilder's smart. That's why I'm like, I don't see how AJ Fury isn't going to happen. There's too much money involved, too much things involved. But Wilder's going to come out like a fat rat. Watch, hit the Tyson Bale. Wilder's going to come out nice. If Fury loses to AJ and goes to 500 pounds, let me tell you something. If Fury loses to AJ, if I was Wilder, I'll fight Fury still. Not Fury. I'll try to, because still is still revenge. I'll try to punch my head through his head and then take on AJ if I was Wilder. I hope Malik has the heart to throw the towel in for Wilder when he gets pummeled. Oh my goodness. Y'all mothers are in here in the war room going at it. Wilder is getting his WBC back. Facts. Brother, you think it too small. American Patriot, 1776. I like the name, by the way. You're thinking too small. If Wilder does this right, Wilder is in a great place, bro. He's in a beautiful place. If Wilder does this right, Wilder, forget the WBC. We're talking about the WBC, WBO, WBA, IBF, IBDAM-O, lineal. Bro, you think it too small. That's what I was saying about Wilder. Wilder's smarter than that. He could get paid twice and then get undisputed and lineal. At least fight for it. My God, bro. My God. Finally made it to the stream. Much love, Biz. Much love to you. And to Tyson Bale. I do want to say this too. Brent, 100. Yeah, I do want to say this too, Brent. Hear me out real quick. Using the damn eraser right hand. Yeah, I agree. Wilder let Fury back in the spotlight. So run it back. Yes. Thank you. That was my only argument. When everybody was talking about Fury shouldn't fight him. My only argument was that's not fair. Okay. But my thing is this. Brent, hear me out. Bob Arum, he's been doing business forever. Okay, Bob Arum's been doing business since the Thriller in Manila. Like, Bob Arum's around. He got the turkey neck. My bad. The rose on Bob. He's been around forever. I can't imagine a situation where Bob Arum isn't talking to his lawyers and saying, before the arbitration ruling, what's the worst that can happen? And the lawyers are saying, well, the worst that can happen is they judge in a favor of Wilder to fight Tyson Fury. Okay, then what's my options after that? I don't see how they didn't go through all of the possibilities. I don't think they just gambled and I don't know. They got millions, hundreds of millions of dollars at stake with the Saudis. You think Bob Arum didn't, or Frank Warren, or any type of Team Fury didn't account for in case they lose? You think guys who's been doing business on this level didn't account for in case they lose? You think this wasn't accounted for? Let's talk to the Saudis. Let's do this. Let's have them build and construct a whole new stadium. And in a guess, in a hope and pray. Are you serious? No one does business that way. That's why I think AJ Fury still happens. Wilder fans fight racism with racism egg-shaped form. Oh my God, please don't bring up racism, y'all. Please, all right? For the community, jab that like button. What did Omar have to say? Damn, when you put it that way, you're goddamn. Yeah, Sully. Who does business like that? Who goes forward with hundreds of millions of dollars with the Saudis, with the Prince Khalid, Abdulaziz, and who on that level do business on the biggest heavyweight fight in history on the whim? That no one does that. No one does business that. I know I don't. And I haven't been doing business as close to as long as Bob Arum. I'm an AJ fan, but Wilder needs to get back in the ring regardless if he fights Fury or not, because it's good for the sport. 100%. Wilder in the heavyweight division is better for the sport, better than him not being in the heavyweight division. Come on. Hey, Biz, it's a pleasure to see you every time, my man. Where do you live, brother? Always wanted to ask. Chi-Town. Hit the Tyson bit. Shy, bro. To this day, Fury ain't paying him a penny. Then he's gonna fight him. And like I said, if he turns around and he got to do one of the two. You can't. If you either you live the contract, breach it, and then pay a fine. Now that's criminal at that point. You know what I mean? There's also an option to appeal, but that's just paying extra money and kicking the rock further down the road. I think Weinstein was right. I believe in the ruling that Wilder deserves the fight. I believe in the ruling. I've never seen the contract. They said it expired, all those things. But when Weinstein said boom and said, hey, Wilder, then at that point, he's more professional. He's been doing this legal thing more than me. He knows. And I'm just going to say he was right. Okay. That Deontay Wilder is right. That Team Wilder is right. So at this point, Fury, and don't appeal, because I think it'll be the same result later. Unless you want to kick the ball further down. Hold on. You can kick the ball further down the road just to have this fight and then have them say, judge for Wilder again. But then now you have time for Tyson Fury to recover. You can do something like that. ShowBizz, real talk, no bias, just spits the truth. 100%. Let me tell you something that's been consistent with me, okay? That you guys need to know. I always analyze what's reported. I don't skew what's reported. That's the difference. So when everybody came over to me talking about, what about, you said, I just repeated what they said. I grabbed what's being reported. I inform you guys of what's being reported, and then I do an analysis of what's being reported. But I never skew it, and I don't lie to you guys. I don't skew it, all right? So I just respond to what's being reported. And as of right now, Deontay Wilder won that damn arbitration. So hit the Tyson bell. And if I'm going to go live and I'm going to do shut up for Tyson Fury and AJ, I better go live and go shut up for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And that's the Tyson bell. Period. That's what you're going to get straight legs from me every time. Let me see. Box. Just here to drop my super chat. Much love. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Don't shoot the messenger. 100%. Fury is done if he takes the Wilder fight. Well, Wilder's looking better. Wilder 2.0 is looking scary. All right. So, you know, you got to account for the fact that, look, you got to account for a few things. Tyson Fury wasn't the same Tyson Fury from the first fight with Wilder, but neither was Wilder. You think that was Wilder from the first fight? I keep telling you guys that. When he took off his mask and was blinking and rubbing his eyes, and in my live stream, I'm like, look at him. He's sick. Remember that? I'm like, look at him. He's sick. Remember that? That wasn't Wilder. That was not Wilder. So that was the best Tyson Fury can be, and that was like the worst I've ever seen Wilder. All right. With that said, Wilder 2.0 is going to be better than he was the first time. So we have to see what happens. The third fight will be closer, bro. I think Tyson Fury is a better fighter than him as of what we've seen. But Wilder 2.0 is just like AJ. That rematch with Andy Ruiz and Pulev, AJ had a new wrinkle. He's not the same AJ. I had Tyson Fury whooping AJ's ass, okay? Until I seen the AJ 2.0. Now I'm like, it's a closer fight. So Wilder, when he's working, cutting off the ring, head movement, footwork, throwing combinations now, hooking to the body, moving his head to get out the way, having an escape. That Wilder, all right? And this is just the beginning. You know, by the time he gets to September, his muscle memories are set in. So it'll be a closer fight. That's what we wanted from Wilder. I didn't want egg-shaped form. I wanted Wilder throwing his hands and getting better. I said, Wilder, work on your left. When everybody said, hey, you hate no Wilder for asking him to work on his left. I'm like, huh? You just want the same damn Wilder? You want Wilder better. So when I was saying those things, everybody, you're hating. I'm like, what are you? And Wilder is doing those things. Oh, he looks scary. Brother, pick one. You have to accept full responsibility for the reports you put out. No excuses. Yeah, just like this one. I'm putting out this report too, that he won the arbitration. There's no excuse for this one. If a Tyson Fury fan made a super chat and Tyson Fury and AJ is signed tomorrow and they announce it officially and he comes, you're going to have to, because the arbitration. That's what happened. Are you a fool? You must be a fool. That's big facts, real unbiased boxing talk. 100%. 100%. Oh, yeah. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Hey, and I'm still giving away that Tyson Gypsy King Fury autographed boxing glove sponsored by busr.com. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And I'm also giving away Anthony AJ Joshua autographed boxing glove. Also sponsored by busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I'm giving those away. Let me know in the comments which one you want, AJ or Fury. ShowBizz look like a fool by the hype. Well, what is this? Okay, look, if I look like a fool by the hype, what just happened now? Wilder and Fury is signed? That's hype right now. I'm responding to that. Is that fight signed? Where's the venue? What's the date and the venue? You want to play that game? What's the venue? When's the date? I mean, I'm just going to report what's going on. What's the difference? Everybody's jumping in here going crazy. What just happened? You tell me the venue and the date. There is none. There's no negotiations of the date, nothing. Where's the press conference? You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. What I'm doing here is what I was doing before. Except for now we're talking about the arbitration with Deontay Wilder. Before I was talking about the possibility of the AJ Tyson Fury, which I still think that fight's gonna happen. I don't. Benavidez versus Canelo will be fireworks. Will it happen? Well, we're talking about something amazing right now. Look, I want to say this too. It's a court order. to have the fight by September 15th. And also, let's look at the court order. Fury must face Wilder a third time before September 15th, unless parties make a deal otherwise. So now they're dealing, right? Unless they make a deal otherwise. So now they're dealing. So we have to wait. But as of right now, we can respond to this arbitration and the ruling being in the favor of Wilder. Let me see. Could Fury hypothetically fight AJ and then vacate his WBC, assuming he wins, since the fight isn't ordered until a month later? Seems a Fury move. I don't give a damn. Either way, bro, it's not. Who cares about the belt? He can vacate. It's not a mandatory. It's not for Wilder. The court didn't make Wilder the mandatory for the WBC. He made it mandatory that they fight. So why would Fury vacate? He still would have the other belts and a lineal title. If I was Wilder, I don't care. Wait, we ain't gonna fight for the WBC? Fine. I'll fight for the WBO, WBA, IBF, IBO, and the lineal. Why would you vacate though? You have to fight me according to unless we make a deal. Haters hoping Wilder gets beat. Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. That's not haters though. That may be lovers, right? So look, M-Stack, if you hope Wilder wins, are you a hater of, let's say Wilder fight AJ. Does that mean you hate AJ or you love Wilder? You're just a fan of Wilder, right? So maybe there's fans of, now if you guys are one of those people who just want Wilder to lose no matter who he faces, then you're hating. At that point, you hate. Aaron booked Allegiant Stadium 724 as a backup. Oh, I didn't know about that. ShowBizz, what's good? What's going on with you? ShowBizz reaching. What am I reaching for? What am I doing? Right now, I'm talking about all of the possibilities. Let the light in. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Let's let the light in. Hit the Tyson bell. It's time to let the light in. And this is how you do it. If you tell your mom, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your daughter, tell your son, tell your best friend, tell your loved ones, tell your wife, tell your husband, tell your best friend, tell anybody that is close to you. If they're not close to you, text them. If they're not here anymore, look up in the air and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Let the light in. Tell the person you love that you love them. Give them the roses while they can smell them, okay? Life is too short. Tell them you love them. Let the light in. What else we got? Wilder said bum. Oh my goodness. What is wrong? Let the goddamn light in. There you go. Wilder's not a... Look, man. Look, bro. The top three heavyweights in the world is Tyson, Fury, AJ, and Wilder. And at any given moment, one can beat the other. We're in a beautiful time. And check out how beautiful this is. From yesterday night, a new member, baby. From yesterday night, we went from Tyson Fury is going to fight AJ. It got on boxrec.com. Go to boxrec.com. You'll see August 14th, AJ, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Gypsy King Fury. In a few hours. Are you not excited? Are you not entertained? Dude, this is it. If you ain't excited about this, the pilot light's out. My only question is, good luck, ShowBizz. Much love to you. My only question is, how is it that Fury and AJ isn't happening? Hold on, I just got a text. Hold on real quick. Eddie Hearn has insisted that they are planning to have a great undercard for Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury on August 14th. He said there would be multiple world title fights across promotional clashes. So he's still going forward with the undercard. Ruiz obliterates all three and becomes undisputed. Brother, he was having a hard enough time with Chris Arreola, but I feel you. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on real quick. Oh, okay, that was nothing. So yeah, I mean, look, best year for boxing over 20 years. What else we got? Too many misinformed casual fans. You only speak facts, not what people want to hear. 100%. And let me tell you this. This isn't what I want to hear. Can we keep it a buck with this? This isn't what I want to hear. I want to hear undisputed heavyweight lineal champ. People keep hitting me, man. These sources, bro. Sources keep hitting me saying, I don't know. I'm all shoulders. So it hit me when you know something. I want to hear undisputed lineal heavyweight champion because I want one face, one name. I want one, but I'm a boxing fan. So I got a whole different thing going on. But that's not what I want to hear, right? But on top of things, it's fair. And understand this. I always believe in protocol. I can lay my hat on protocol and things that can be measured more so than guesswork. Okay. So it's just like with, I'm consistent. It's just like with the glove gate. Protocol. Did he pass all the things? Yeah. Okay, then it's fine. Did they pass the test? Yeah. The DNA, the test for supplements? Yeah. Okay. Then there was nothing in Deontay Wilder's system. Game over. There's nothing you can prove? No. Then game over. Same here. Did the judge rule for Wilder? Yes. Then he deserves the fight. I'm consistent. That's how I work. I don't play the gray area when it comes to that. I really don't. What's going on next? That's what it is? Then let's work. If I like it or not, let's work. Period. Ruiz versus Wilder versus White. Who comes out on top? Wilder, I think, I always said Wilder would beat both those guys. He'd have a harder time with Ruiz than White. But I still think Wilder is the second to third best heavyweight in the world. I think Tyson Fury is the best. And I think the rest is between AJ and Wilder. And that's just me as an analyst. It's not me as far as who I like the most. I like Wilder the most. I'm a fan of him the most. But that never, deterred or, dictated how I analyze boxing. Never. Let me see. Wilder can fight 7/24 December for the winner. But as of right now, the ruling says until they have to fight by September 15th. They got to make that deal. Keep talking, ShowBizz. Wilder is not a bum. Of course not. Of course not. You don't be a 10-time defending WBC heavyweight world. Okay, look. Hold on. And I'm going to say this again. Much love, Biz. Let the light in. I'm going to say this again about Wilder. When people ask me, how are you a fan of Wilder? Okay? I'm going to say this again about Wilder real quick. If you're a Wilder fan, you don't want him to fight Fury in September. Right. Wilder needs a tune-up or two before Fury, or he'll get KO'd even sooner. That's what I'm saying. I don't want Wilder with a brand new team, fresh off the surgery bicep, and just jump in there with Fury. I really don't. I want him to get a warm-up, see how he works with Malik Scott, get that together, get to the bag, get your payout, get to the bag, and then fight them all for the chips and the dip. If you're a Wilder fan, you'll be thinking like I'm thinking. But, it is what it is. People think differently. Salute, my friend. Always educating. God bless you, Chico Lopez. Chico, what's going on with you? My man. God, I was going to make another point. I forgot what it was. Wilder is no bum. Fury just made him look like one, boy. Yeah, so when people ask me, yes, agree, ShowBizz, 100%. When people ask me, how were you a fan of Wilder? And this is why Wilder isn't a bum to me. Anytime a man, is trying to figure out how to save or recoup just the way his daughter lives her life. All right, the way she lives her life, the quality of her life. He tries to improve that by trying everything, and then throws himself in the most dangerous sport in the world, which is boxing, to do so as a grown-ass man, and then go through every step, the long road. He goes through the Olympics, and then he medals, and then he becomes a heavyweight champion to defend it 10 times. You don't love that? You don't love that? You got to. That's what I love about Deontay Wilder. That's what I love about Deontay. At that point, you can't help but to root for the guy, okay? Because you know where his heart was. Common sense is not common anymore. No, common sense isn't. Pitbull University, you ain't lying. Common sense is not common anymore. But I'll tell you this. Wilder's fundamental is sus. Yes, but he's working on it now. Okay? He's working on it now. All right? It's just like driving. All right? You weren't a good driver at 16. You start working on it. If people keep judging you on how you were at 16, then that's their loss. Okay? Deontay Wilder fundamentals were decent, was better until he started drifting away from it and just trying to depend on his right hand. Like I said, the peak of him, his technique stinks. The peak of that was when he fought Ortiz the second time and just completely depended on the right hand. Instead of trying to win rounds, I don't have to win rounds. I could just knock somebody out. That's when he was at his worst, okay? Now he's getting back to what got him here, all right? You got to humble yourself. An ass whooping to do that to you. Let's see. This is perfect example of specific performance, and I'm not sure Fury would get up if Wilder catches him, given how lean he is right now. That was the way Fury got up was just an incredible. You don't make that a habit. Oh, there! Daryl, flexing on him. Ah! What else we got? What's up, Daryl? What you got for me? Shout out to the LDBC, even though they have been blocked. They have me blocked. Dang, for never giving up hope on Wilder. Let the light in. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah. They were all for Wilder. He's going to win the arbitration. So you got to let the light in on them. Let me see. Victory has defeated you. There you go. Wilder pre-Fury had trouble staying focused, but this determined Wilder 2.0 is scary as Sonny Liston's Bomb Squad. I hear you on that. But my question is this, and I'm going to continue with this. All right, I'm going to continue with this. How AJ and Fury not fighting? How are they not fighting, dog? How is AJ and Fury not fighting, dog? That's what's getting me, dog. It's May 17th, Biz. How does AJ versus Fury happen if they've been ordered to fight in September? To fight in August and then work on September. Work on that deal. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, $1 trillion dreams. Let me tell you again, in case you missed it, okay? August 14th is their date. They've already spoke with them. They're already invested. You can't go back on them, on the Saudis. It's a wrap. You can't go back on them. Brother, you can't go back on them. So you make a promise to them. We're going to fight August 14th. My fight with Wilder is September 15th. Has happened by September 15th. Well, I'm going to talk Bob Arum and them, my team. Y'all figure that out. Y'all negotiate with Wilder and them team. Y'all negotiate. I'm going to prepare for AJ. Fury doesn't have to do the business move. I'm going to prepare for AJ come August 14th because that's a wrap. And my whole thing is this. If he must fight him come September, now Fury, you know how Deontay Wilder felt. when Wilder had that 2-month turnaround after Ortiz. It is what it is, bro. And now, if Fury messes around and beat AJ, then beat Wilder after a couple weeks and pull a Sugar Ray Robinson, then Fury is top 10 heavyweight of all time. And if Fury does something like that, bro, he's top 10. Which I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. At all. Look at the second fight. No way Wilder is ready. You know what I'm saying? No way. Oh, look at the second. No way Wilder is ready now. I beg to differ. I mean, you know, that'd be crazy. Brent, that'd be ridiculous. Nobody's fight. Look, no way. Look, the second fight wasn't the best Wilder. I gotta keep letting you guys know that. The first fight was a better Wilder. If Wilder in the first fight showed up the second fight, it would have been a different fight. I still got Fury beating him, but it would have been a closer fight. It wouldn't have been that Wilder who didn't have legs, baby legs falling all over the ring. It wouldn't have been that. Wilder was getting pushed around the ring and didn't have legs and hold on to Kenny Bayless. And that Wilder, that was 2 training camps back to back, okay? The first Wilder's even better. So don't look at that second fight. Don't look at that second fight as that's where Wilder's at. Don't do that. And Wilder had a torn bicep and everything. Don't do that. Don't do that. What else we got? Fury beats AJ, then retires. Man, I am not feeling that at all. I mean, you want to be one of the greatest ever, right? I'm not feeling that at all. Let's see what you have to say. This judge has said there could be an extension. ESPN has said. That's not what he said. That somebody line. Hold on. Wilder versus Ruiz before he fights Fury or Joshua. Wilder versus that's what I want right there. Hit the Tyson Bale. That's not what the judge said, bro. I just read the transcript, but where y'all getting this from? Hold on. Nope. Could be an extension. Could be no. What the judge said was, unless they work something out. But the judge didn't offer an extension. Hold on. ESPN. Let's see what ESPN has to say. I'm looking at ESPN right now by Mark Kriegel. Okay. A day after Tyson Fury tweeted, hold on, y'all. Let me hold on. A day after Tyson Fury tweeted that his heavyweight unification fight with Anthony Joshua was 100% on for August 14th in Saudi Arabia, the arbitrator ruled Monday that Fury must face Deontay Wilder in a rematch by September 15th, ESPN has learned. In granting Wilder's injunction, former federal judge Daniel Weinstein declined to award Wilder, who initiated the action, right, any mandatory damages and allowed for the possibility that Fury Wilder could agree to an extension. Right. No. He said that, right. They can agree. Right. Exactly. They can agree to an extension. Fury and Wilder can agree to an extension. And hold on. And monetary damages. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to Wilder. You cannot show an old dog new tricks. Fury's wins. I don't all the way believe that, but I hear you though. Her and his cap. See, bro, there could be this is what I'm saying. We knew this already. That's why I said I don't know how AJ Fury wouldn't happen. My whole thing is, and I've said this for many videos, Wilder is smart. Wilder will get the monetary damages, which is a payout. He'll get the monetary damages, and then he'll get an extension, a promise to fight him. That's getting paid twice for one fight. Hit the Tyson Bale. I've been saying that since the beginning. That's getting paid twice for one fight. Wilder, you got to do that, bro. Get paid twice for one fight? Yes, certainly. Okay? Boy. A ball net? Get paid twice for one fight. Absolutely. But it's up to Wilder, right? It's up to, unless Wilder's like, yo, I want to fight him right now. And if you're a Wilder fan, why would you want that? Why would you want that, though? Why would you want that? Why would you want, are you Wilder fans or not? Why would you want that? Don't do that. Wilder the GOAT. He won his belt back in blood money. But listen, bro, listen. Why go for one belt when you can go? Why run down and have one of those bulls when you can walk down and have them all? You watch Colors? Have you seen Colors? Why run down for less money and get a WBC title when you can walk down, get a payout, and then fight later and get all the straps? Are you insane? I do not understand it. I do not. Fury will fight Wilder again, but not by choice. Good point. Good point. Too much pride. Pride is don't ever. I'm gonna tell you, don't you ever let pride get in the way. Let me see. I love Water, but he turned down $100 million. Water. Oh, Wilder. Boy, that spell check is nasty. That auto spell. I believe Wilder already had the tools we see in the new training vids. I feel like he got too used to his one point. Yes, he has to be reminded. Exactly. It's not. Oh, you're responding to teaching an old dog new tricks. Just reminding him of his old. Just reminding him of his old tricks. And Wilder's a blessed athlete. You want to know how I know? Because he picked up the gloves as a grown-ass man and became a bronze medal, Olympic bronze medal holder. All right? So, Spike Water. Biz, don't you think it's like going back to Riddick Bowe days? It's not good for the future heavyweights. I don't know what you mean. Agree. Some people seem to miss the big picture. 100%. 100%. Fury is a liar and a cheat. Then that's, you know, I mean, that's, dude, like I say, I work off what can be measured, dog. I work off. You are doing fantastic work. I admire your enthusiasm and honesty for boxing. Good man yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, look, man, like I said, it really almost lied and said it doesn't matter to me. It does matter to me. It does. It matters. Undisputed lineal heavyweight champion matters to me. It does. Okay. I really want that. I want lineal super middleweight undisputed champion. I want undisputed. I want one belt in each. I want one belt. Chico Lopez, where you at, dog? I want one belt in every division. I want one belt. If you guys want to know why I'm so passionate about undisputed, I'm tired of super champion, regular champion, franchise champion, silver champion, platinum champion, Aztec champion, Black Lives Matter champion, junior champ. I'm sick of it. So you're talking to a guy who wants one person to be champ. I think that's best for the sport. You're talking to a guy who's passionate about one champion because I'm trying to have boxing be the #1 sport in the world. That's what y'all looking at. And while y'all think so beetle-headed and small-minded and think, hey, he must hate Wilder. No, I love him. But for the sport, I want one champion in every weight class. If we can have undisputed and lineal, at least if the sanctioning body split things up, at least we know who the man was. And whoever beats him is the man, because I ain't going to pay attention to nothing else. I'm only paying attention to lineal at this point. As soon as we get that undisputed, I'm only paying attention to lineal. I'm telling you, I'm paying attention to who is the man. Once Jermell Charlo becomes undisputed at 154, he's the man. Period. I don't care if he can't, take care of his mandatories and they start stripping him. Fine, you're the champ. I don't care how many belts you get stripped of. This may be controversial. I may be stepping on toes. I'm not even sure. But for the sake of boxing, and I want more casuals to get involved, and I want boxing to be the #1 sport in the world, we got to have one champion. We have to. But like I said, y'all miss me. I'm somewhere else with what I'm trying to do here, right? And this community, I'm so somewhere else that people don't. He must be race. He's not black. Like y'all can't identify that I have a passionate goal to make boxing the #1 sport in the world. You can't identify it. You don't know how to be real. So it's like, hey, he must be. You guys have a hard time. You know what I mean? But that's where I'm at. That's where my passion lies. Wilder might fight now because he won't trust. Now that was the consistent. That was the consistent thing. It'll be kind of hard for Wilder to. I get that. You know what I mean? I do get that. Let me get the oranges. Great live today, Biz. Thank you so much, man. Oh, I'm past my hour. Boxing been dead. Stop. But let me tell you something. The difference between me and you. You're a quitter. I'm not. That's the difference. So I don't know how to think how you think because I'm not a quitter. It just doesn't compute. You quit. Stop. You stop. Me, I keep going. I keep going until you stop. So you stop early. That's the difference between you and I. You're a quitter. I'm not. So I'm going to keep pushing for my passion. That's just it. Let me see. How do you see Wilder Fury 3? Wilder Fury got to keep his head on a swivel because let me tell you why. Because when Wilder has his legs, he's a great athlete. Look at Wilder against Ortiz the first time. Look at the way he was moving. When Wilder has his legs, he's a great athlete. So when Wilder's able to jump back, jump forward, throw the right hand, do all those things from awkward angles, Tyson got to keep his head on a swivel, okay? But I'm not sure if Wilder can punch up. So the reason why I have Fury, I think Fury's a better fighter than all of them. I do. A more skillful fighter than all of them. But with that said, that's going to play a huge part in the third fight. But Wilder needs to learn how to punch up, okay? Because there was a huge difference between when Fury was trying to duck punches and Wilder was punching down, he dropped him twice. He even rabbit punched him. He hit him in the back of the ear, right? That first knockdown. But he dropped him twice, okay? But when Fury, the second fight, was leaning back, Wilder didn't have the same sting. You notice that? He didn't have the same sting when a 6'9" Fury leaned back. But when he was lean back. But when he was ducking punches, that punch coming down is monstrous. So we'll see if Wilder start learning, punching up with the right velocity, with the right accuracy, with the right power, the right snap, or just learn how to string his punches together and go to the body, right? I'm getting so many texts. Yo, Biz, a minute here. Much love to you, brother. Let me see. Dude, I'm getting so much stuff, man. Hold on real quick. Golly. Wow. Either way, the fans still get a fight. The drama just makes for it more interesting. I feel that. Like I said, the pilot light is out. If you're not feeling the excitement that's going on now, then the pilot light's out for sure. Definitely. Let me see what else we got. Wilder have a chance at undisputed though. Usyk, WBO. Wilder has a chance at. I understand what you're trying to say. But if Fury is under that contract, so if they were to have an extension and push the fight further down, which I think would behoove Wilder to do so, if they were to do something like that, then I think Usyk would be SOL again. You know what I'm saying? Unless he has to, vacate the WBO. Because Usyk's going to take on Joe Joyce for the mandatory, the WBO mandatory. That fight isn't even negotiated. He has time. Fury has time. because that fight hasn't even been negotiated and processed yet. That fight may not even happen until after August. So if Joe Joyce and Usyk have their fight after August, there's time. There's time for Fury and Wilder to fight for all the marbles. There's time, which I would hope that'd be the case. What else we got? I'm about to go in a minute. Team Joshua must be absolutely livid at Bob and Frank. I don't know about that because, like I said before, I don't think this caught Bob and Frank by surprise. I think if you guys knew that the arbitration can rule in a favor of Wilder, I believe they knew that it could rule in a favor of Wilder, and they added that in their math. You must. If you knew it, if I knew that there was a 50-50 chance, they know there's a 50-50. They didn't become multimillionaires and doing business on this level by being just idiotic. So they knew that there was an opportunity, that there was a chance that the arbitrator can rule in Wilder's favor. With that, they had a plan B. Okay, and every A, B, C, D, whatever it was, it all resulted to talking to Prince Khalid Abdulaziz out there in Saudi Arabia and getting the fight done. So I think the fight happens. Okay, I think AJ and them, I think the fight happens. And I think it's going to be officially announced. With that said, we got to see what goes on with Team Fury and Team Wilder as far as that extension. Let's see. Fury can't keep ducking rematches, but I want to see AJ and Fury. He really need an undisputed, and AJ needs a big 3 fight. Super conflicted on this one. I don't know if Fury keep ducking rematches. I think the only one was Wilder Fury. I think everything else, there have been the rematch. We saw the Wilder 2. We saw Chisora 3, 4, 5. How many times fought Chisora? I think, and Fury is the only one. If he fights AJ, would have fought everybody, the 3-headed monster. Fury would have fought Wilder and AJ. Wilder and AJ didn't fight each other. Fury would be the one that really fought them all. You got to give him his roses for that. So yeah, it's just this one time that I know of. Keep ducking rematches. I don't know about that. Let's see. Dillian White for Wilder return. That'd be beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, but ShowBizz, maybe Fury's weight had to do with Wilder's legs and can he fight going backwards? I don't know. He have to learn how to fight going backwards, but you make a good point. Because Roy Jones said that. But why he didn't have legs? He was wearing that 270 plus pound Tyson Gypsy King Fury suit, right? Yeah, I think it helped, but I think Wilder came in with no legs, just like Tommy Hearns did with Hagler. Tommy Hearns didn't have legs, and people say, hey, yo, Hagler's the one. Tommy Hearns came in with no legs. That's the Black Two Sugars. I think Deontay Wilder, when he came in sick and blinking and his eyes were dark, and he just came in with no legs. He was out of there, okay? He didn't look like Wilder to me. But wearing that 270 plus, on top of that, yeah, it really noodles his legs. Absolutely. So I give you some love on that one. Let me see what you have to say. Usyk is already mandatory as former WBO cruiserweight champ as per WBO rules. That's how Billy Joe Saunders became 164. That's how Terrence Crawford did the same thing at welterweight. Became 168 champ after 160, and fight Joe Joyce is the interim. Yeah, right, absolutely. So Usyk chose to step aside, and if he were to lose to Joe Joyce, he wouldn't be mandatory anymore. Joe Joyce would be. So, like I said, Usyk did choose to step aside, and he's going to fight Joe Joyce. No matter what, Joe Joyce beat Usyk, he becomes the mandatory. So, like I keep saying, Usyk and Joe Joyce going to fight each other. So, but they haven't negotiated that. They haven't done that. Okay. Now, if Usyk just ignores Joe Joyce, then okay, it is what it is. But I love that fight, Usyk and Joe Joyce. A new member, boy. Does Wilder keep his 230 weight? Please, no. And does he go back? Yes, 215 and not become Bridger. I don't even think Bridger is a thing anymore. But I don't think he should come in at 230, and maybe 230 wasn't even on purpose. You know, I don't know yet. But if I think Wilder got one of those bodies that if he trains, he gets lean. Let me see what you have to say. Biz, he ducked Klitschko. Dude, what drugs you taking? Who ducked Klitschko? Did I say he ducked Klitschko? Or are you telling me he ducked Klitschko? What are you? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Who is he and what's going on? Muzz always, why can't you just, look how aggressive his comment was. Why couldn't he just say, hey, man, I think he done Klitschko? You don't think so? No. Okay. You taking drugs. Boy, you taking drugs. ShowBizz, when he said keep ducking rematches, he's referring to how Fury never gave Klitschko a rematch. Oh, that was something else. Remember? So they were trying to get that rematch taken care of, and some mess happened, and then I think he was like popping dirty, and then he retired. Like that whole thing was just nasty. That was a mess. That whole thing was a mess, bro. So yeah, I'm not sure if that was just a clean duck. It was a mess. It was a mess. And in his book, he describes it in his book. I got Tyson Fury's book. I think it's called Mask Off or something like that. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place bill on your favorite fights. The link is provided by BK here in the war room. Hey Biz, you missed my super chat. My bad, brother. My bad, brother. Let me see where you at. Is this you right here? Nope. Hold on, brother. Let me try to get you together, brother. Wait, where are you? Uh-oh. Oopsie. What did you say? Dillian White. Wait, Wilder can fight Jake. He just needed a match first. J Body, you're hilarious. Joe Joyce will break Wilder's fist with his chin. Oh. Do you think if Fury wins against AJ, he will just retire and vacate all? I don't think so. Fury will feel like he don't have anything else left to prove. I don't know what he'll feel like. I'm not in his head, but I'll tell you this. If he were to do that, then we'll have to judge him a certain way. Okay? He'll judge himself however he wants to, but we'll judge him a certain way. We would. But come on, bro. Come on, brother. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to defend titles, and you got to do some things now to be great. Do you think Fury's gloves will be flopping versus Anthony Joshua? In a way, yeah, I do. Smoke screen. In a way, because I think not how it was flopping the first fight with Deontay Wilder, but he flicks his jab. So it's going to look like this. And if people don't know what they're looking at, they're going to say, oh, there it is again. You know, he flicks his, I see him do that in training, and it bends all like this, and it does. He flicks his jab. Okay, fighters were doing that in the 70s. So it's going to bend in a way. It was definitely loose in the first fight, and he was complaining about it. That's why he kept pushing his fist back in his glove. You see him do that. If you watch the whole fight and not just that one little clip, but if you were watching boxing, you watch that whole fight, he keeps pushing his fist, and then he complains to the ref like, dude, my glove is slipping off. But that's because it was loose, and he's flicking it. So he got so I think that's going to be a bit of a flick. Yeah. Hold on real quick. Funny. I got the funniest text ever. Fury can't keep ducking. Okay. I think I got that. What else we got? Man, I'm about to go in a minute, dude. I'm getting hungry. I gotta eat. You know what I mean? He didn't tape his left glove. It was taped, just bad. You know, that happens a lot. When the tape gets loose, that happens a lot. Okay. But yeah, I do think it was loose. The thing is, if you think it was loose on purpose, that's the difference. I don't think it was loose on purpose, but y'all do. And we're just going to have to agree to disagree. It doesn't matter, though. I mean, the fight's over. All right, go to Box Rec. You'll see who won, who lost. It's over. All right, let's just talk about it. Man, go eat. Yeah. So, man, hey, look, thank you guys for showing up. I still think AJ versus Fury is going to be announced officially. When that happens, you're going to see my video. I'm going to be like, shut up. ShowBizz, little adult. Man, dude, thank you guys so much for bringing me out. You guys hit me up, say, hey, go live. You knew I was going to go live. You knew I was going to say what I have to say. And appreciate and much love. Congratulations to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder for getting what he deserves, which is that contract, the arbitration ruling in his favor. That's what he deserved. He got it. Congratulations to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I'm out. Man, boy, give me a bite to eat.